The Peace River Manessota Regional Water Supply Authority is a regional water supplier to a 4-county region in Southwest Florida. We provide wholesale drinking water to these 4 counties to ensure that public health and safety needs are met, as well as the future needs for economic growth in the region.
We are standing at the Peace River Regional Water Supply Treatment Facility. This is plant number 2, which is the second plant of 4 different individual plants on the property. We can treat about 51 million gallons a day of drinking water, and we average about 30 million gallons of drinking water a day to the customers.
Since the authority's last expansion almost 15 years ago, the area has seen a significant amount of growth. To meet that growth, the authority is embarking on a surface water expansion program. And we're under a pilot study right now on the water treatment plant expansion to identify the appropriate technology to employ when we design that plant.
Brown & Caldwell has been collaborating for a little over a year now with the authority in an advisory capacity as part of a multi-year large capital improvement program. The authority was under a very aggressive schedule to complete grant funding application documents. And we were able to assemble and mobilize technical resources very quickly to put a pilot program into place with which we were able to run and collect all the necessary data and meet that very aggressive schedule.
The pilot facility consists of 3 different technologies. The first is an inclined plate settler. The second is a membrane filtration technology. We tested 2 different types of membranes. One is a polymeric membrane and one is a ceramic membrane. And the third technology is granular activated carbon. All 3 of them are potential like-to-like replacements for the facility's existing technologies.
Once we take samples from the pilot, we bring them into one of the in-house labs and we test for color, turbidity, and pH, and from that we can make real-time adjustments to run the pilot effectively. We ran the pilot study without interrupting the day-to-day operations of the water plant by pulling from the intake of the beginning of their process and running it through our pilot study and returning it back at the same location. We use less than 1% that comes through, so we're not making any impact on the quantity or the quality.
Through the pilot testing program, we were able to eliminate some of the technologies that were not going to work for our facility. That led us to choose technologies that were viable for our future growth.
This pilot study was successful because we were able to prove for each of these treatment technologies, they were able to achieve the water quality targets that the authority has set for the Peace River facility.
The pilot test program results are going to be instrumental in allowing Brown & Caldwell to compile design criteria documentation that in turn supports the grant funding application process for the authority.
The Peace River Facility Surface Water Expansion Project will provide up to an additional 18 million gallons per day of drinking water to our growing region. This water resource will help meet the needs in the region and economic growth while also being a reliable and sustainable resource.